Ohio. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Howie Rowe is down on the sideline.
Hey guys, checking in with the Texas head coach before the game. This is a challenging environment, bringing his team in here against a very quality opponent. This has so many implications for postseason, rankings, strength of schedule, all of those metrics. But more important, he knows how hard it is to get a win here on the road. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. And the Buckeyes will kick off first, and here we go. Bringing it out. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Oh, he's got some space. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a first down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited to watch this matchup, but the defense, Jesse, they better get physical. They better get better in a heartbeat.
Well, and they've got to fight some emotion right now, too, because the fans are excited. The offensive line is absolutely juiced after that opening play. They're now getting lathered up. They're now getting excited. They're pointing to the sideline. Run it again. Run the same play again.
Throws to the wideout. Connection to the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up. He just couldn't hold his water long enough at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty. They'll take the penalty and move them back. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. Throwing Manning. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Hey, you come out early in the game, you're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these 4th downs. You didn't get that one, but don't let it be a detriment moving forward. If you want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Hauls it in. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Buckeyes look to keep this drive humming. From the gun, it's Jackson. They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll move the wide receiver. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Sayin looking to the big tight end. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Manning on play action. Got it. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Still nothing on the board as we open up play here in the 2nd quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Hand off for Brown.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The pull and throw off the RPO. Could not make his way to the corner.
Getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for the loss.
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. 4th down, Manning. Throws to the tight end. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
1st down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. Nowhere to go.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Out wide left, it's Townsend. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
Rid of it on the RPO. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
Ain't no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently, does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. And he'll bring it back. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll go to the counter play. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referee signaled for the 2-minute timeout.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Say it. Moves to his right. He'll try to do it himself. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And I'll tell you what, no secret on this drive. This offense, they're not trying to maintain balance. They're trying to line up and just dot you right in the eyes. 4 straight runs, get the first down, and really starting to play physical.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Here's Sayin to throw. Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Buckeyes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line.
Here we go. Ready.
Straight ahead, it's Jackson. Uh-oh, look out. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
Throwing, say it. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Hits inside. It's Rodgers. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Saying makes the grab in the end zone for the two, and they go on top 8-7.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw, and they come away with 2 points.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Drops back. It's Manning. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. It's Wingo. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Arch is going to throw for it. Rush right in his face. He's sacked. This defense all over him. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking for room. It's Smothers. Steps his way to a little bit of a pickup. Not enough for the first down as the clock continues to move here late in the half. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Right back to the well. They make the stop. It'll be 4th down. The defense does have a timeout to use if they want to try to put up points before the half. Timeout signaled for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Manning to throw for it on 4th. Escapes the pressure going right. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. The Longhorns will kick it off to start the second half. The returner will field it and bring it back. Slips through the line. Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He'll try to tack on 1 more. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. So that one will put his name in the record books. You can't have a longer return in college football. 100 yards for 6. Deep in the end zone, it's Simon. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. They'll open this 3rd quarter with a run. Stopped right there.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. A
this is a big moment for this offense, too, because you want to capitalize on getting the turnover, right? You just threw an incompletion. Now you got a big down coming up. You've got to find a way to make a play here so that you can generate points and capitalize off of the opponent's mistake.
Manning tries to pick it up on third down. Left side is Coleman. And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
He's loose. The 30. He's at the 20. He is in. Touchdown, Texas.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look and the replay booth will overturn the call. The Longhorns are threatening on 1st and goal. Here's Brown. Just smothered on the play.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
After getting stopped on that second down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on third.
Manning from the gun on third down. Got his man. He stopped short of the goal line, couldn't find his way in, and it'll bring up 4th and goal.
Well, I know there's a lot of people out there thinking, hey, it's third down, you got to throw to the sticks here, but I like the call getting the drag. You get the catch, he advances it a little bit, doesn't quite pick it up, but now you've set up 4th and short, and you've got to think on offense, you've got to play somewhere that can go.
Touchdown, Texas! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical 4th down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. Two dudes on the exact same page coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on 4th down.
And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
And that one was knocked away. The defender did a really good job. I would argue maybe he could have put his hands on that and caught it, but there's a reason he plays defense, but definitely a forced throw and really nice coverage.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Changing the routes with his receivers. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. He'll throw it. Firing to the right, complete. Sometimes it's easy for the receiver to get lost running a drag through all that traffic, Jesse.
Yeah, and this is a receiver too, Reese, who's dangerous once he has the football in his hands. So I like the idea on offense of trying to get this guy the ball quickly to see what he can do once he has it.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sayin. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And, man, you got to love the way the defense just took this field. Like, offense scores, cuts into the...
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Saying to throw for it on fourth. Right down the middle. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. And they will open this drive right on the doorstep with a 1st and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to get it in. Touchdown, Longhorn! And that one will give them the lead. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage.
The fake, and he wants to throw. He's stopped. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one as the return is stopped short of the 25. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Quick give. It's Rodgers. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
Say it. Still looking to his right. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
Coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the 1st half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Wide receiver comes in motion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
And that's just an example of the defense having a better play call than you have on offense. I like the creativity offensively, but how about the defense having their cornerback in position to make the play?
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smothers. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. 3rd down from the gun, Manning. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
After that incompletion on 3rd and long, because of where they are in the field right now and this juncture of the game, I'm expecting them to go ahead, kick a field goal here, and make this a 2-possession game.
Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. And hang on, they are leaving the offense out there. And look, I understand it doesn't add a possession to the lead with the field goal, but I don't know, it doesn't hurt to tack on some points at this juncture of the game. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. That number 1 beside your name is a heavy burden, and when you're behind late, the weight of the world is on your shoulders. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
And I think the defense kind of understood what was coming. Back-to-back possessions where this offense threw interceptions, like they're going to want to get the run game going, and they were ready for it. Great job fitting the gaps and making good, solid tackles.
Rides to the back. Got the first down. Still running at the 40. There's some room. Inside the touchdown. Buckeye. And they've moved out front here on the 4th.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
He's got it, and the lead is up to a field goal. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. Looking for blockers. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Manning. Out wide left, it's Townsend. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive game.
Looking for a crease. Turning it on. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Motion from the back. Dropping back, it's Manning. Unloads to the right. Makes the catch. It's Smothers. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
A give to Brown. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Here comes second down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. Manning trying to quiet this crowd. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Well, the quarterback had the look he wanted. He had his big fella down here in the red zone. That's supposed to be an easy pitch and catch, but his buddy puts it on the floor.
The defense coming out to protect the lead, but this offense still has plenty of time, likely their final drive. So the defense trying to maximize their clock management. They use the timeout here, and the 2-minute stoppage is coming. This could be the biggest play of the game so far. 3rd down and 2. Pushes ahead. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. And they'll still have one.
Entering settings screen, you have 30 options. Menu narration option is set to off.
Left at their disposal.
Subtitle accessibility option to toggle menu narration. Audio is only available when connected to the servers.
Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. Fourth down, Manning. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Great job in this 2-minute drill as he gets out of bounds, keeping the clock on their side as they're trying to pull it out. Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. Now here's Manning. Makes the catch. Makes the grab down immediately. He picks up a few.
And that is perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays. Don't want to give up those first downs and just make that clock run.
The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Touchdown, Longhorns! They move on top here in the 4th.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. The run inside. It's Rodgers. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
And that's luxury for this offense to be in right now. They don't have to be in so much of a hurry. They can still run the football, be successful. Great chance right here knocking on the door to take the lead.
Here's Sayin to throw. Fires left. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
And how about the defense coming up with